What's up, guys? It's Adrian from Progression. We came back for another auto show day since we did have free tickets. So we got me, Sam, and Rudy. Jesse wasn't able to make it, but you'll still see Jesse in a couple of the clips later on in the video. Today we're gonna kind of just walk around and look at all the different cars and kind of see, maybe interview a couple people. Since we did do the montage last time, so if you guys wanted to see an overview of the show, you guys could check out last week's video. But we're gonna bring you guys along, kind of actually sit and enjoy the cars instead of filming and all that. Since we don't really get to enjoy the cars when we film, since we are busy trying to get all the content out. So we'll kind of see where this vlog goes, and we hope you guys enjoy. All right, so it's been crazy seeing all the electric vehicles, especially like this one. This one is probably like the most futuristic electric vehicle I think that I've seen from all the ones that we've seen last time. It's got better fitment than Jeremy. And it's crazy to think that in a few years, all these cars are gonna be electric.
What's your favorite part of it?
I think my favorite part is just like the way that it looks. Like if you look inside, I've noticed that all these electric vehicles, they have like bucket seats. You know what I mean? This almost looks like a toy car. It doesn't even look like it'd be a real car. I don't know if this is a prototype or if this is gonna be a car that actually drops. I think it is gonna be an actual car. And it's right-hand drive.
It reminds me of Tron.
Tron? Yeah, like a Tron car. And it's just like so crazy how like tucked it is right here. Jeremy, step your game up. Jeremy's on bags and still don't got fitment like that.
I didn't know that. This is the first person I ever met. My name's Jesse. Nice to meet you. So can you give us a quick run through? I see that this car is 671 horsepower. Top speed is 205. You hit 0 to 60 in 3 seconds. Yes. So to me, that's crazy. You're hitting Tesla Plaid numbers with that. So.
Yeah, so I mean, what you're looking at is our latest and greatest right here. This is our first ever series production hybrid. So as you know, there was P1, there was Speedtail. Those are Ultimate Series cars. This is our first, what you could call almost for the masses hybrid, so to speak. So as you noted, it is hybrid, 671 horsepower, 0 to 60 in 3 seconds. Like all McLarens, it's a carbon fiber tub. So that means super lightweight, super stiff. This car comes in at 3,075 pounds, which considering when you add in the battery, e-motor, and all that other stuff is extremely light. We're really proud of what we have here. You know, it's a really capable car. There's a lot of cool things on it. Unlike other McLarens that have been more revolutionary in their ways, this car is a new chapter. So almost everything you see or can touch is a new setup for this car. Yeah.
What kind of a size brake rotors? Like what size? Because to me that looks like a huge rotor. And it's ceramic.
It is ceramic. It is massive, and it is staggered setup. So you have slightly bigger wheels in the back, slightly smaller in the front. Other cool things to kind of touch up on this. So this car uses a new panel kind of forming process called super formed aluminum. Hood, doors, roof, big mesh of clamshell, what we call this, are all from aluminum that's pressed by gases versus two big, huge things stamping them together.
Oh, okay.
So the aluminum part makes it lighter, and then by that stamping process, you get really nice crease lines that you wouldn't be able to get from a traditional stamping process.
And how would these doors open? Because I know McLarens, they have kind of a weird opening door.
What we call them is dihedral doors.
Okay.
Not to be confused with Lamborghini doors or something like that.
Yeah.
I know people like to reference. So much like that car, this car does have the same setup. It's locked right now. I would show you guys.
So it would open similar to that one right there.
Yep, exactly.
And last question, what is your favorite thing about this car?
Ooh, that's a big one right there. My favorite thing about Artura. So, you know, let's start out with what Artura means. It's a combination of art and future. And the future touches on a lot of the hybrid technology, all the other things we've done. We've improved the wiring harness, which saved 25% in weight. And one of my favorite things about it is the steering. And unlike a lot of cars that have switched to electric steering, this is still hydraulic. So it's really pure steering. You get a lot of feedback from it. So even though we've got this focus on futuristic and all that, we haven't lost who we are.
Yeah.
You know, the McLaren you know and love is still inside this. And that's something that I think doesn't go unnoticed, you know, when you're starting to compare with other brands.
Yeah, I would have thought that because usually electric steering is pretty numb.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
and you don't feel the road as much.
Exactly.
And when you're driving a car like this, you would love to feel the road.
And what that shows is overall the ethos behind this car, you know? Like I said, futurist has got all these things, but its still goal is to be a pure driving experience, to be fun, to be exhilarating, to have some passion behind it.
For sure. I appreciate your time, Nolan.
Yeah, man.
Thank you for talking to us.
You guys
I
take care out
it.
there.
Yeah, so I will just tell you I can answer your questions, but I can't be on film.
Okay.
Okay. Or it could be via the phone.
Okay.
Now
So
when that opens, it's automatic power. It will open by itself. The roof line will elevate upwards. So because it has such a low clearance,
Yeah.
that gives you more headroom to get in. And once you're in the vehicle, the door will close by itself. and then the roof line is going to go back down to meet it.
Okay. And I wonder about that screen. Is that screen one full screen, or is it cut into? It's one screen.
Now, even though that looks futuristic, we already had that in the lineup under the GM umbrella. It's over in the Cadillac Escalade V.
Oh wow. Okay.
So some of this technology you're going to see coming out already, and some you're going to start seeing implemented in vehicles that are coming down the road.
Oh.
So this is one thing that's unique about this vehicle is this is an actual car. So a lot of times concepts are going to be like a body, just put it on an existing, frame.
Yeah.
But this one is actually built from the hands up, from the ground up, hand built.
I was about to ask you, what would it be modeled on? Yeah.
Yeah. So this is like you have $8 million into this vehicle. From design to conception.
I wonder. So you have. I'm noticing when you open the door, does this lift up? And then when it closes, you would close
exactly.
as well.
So when you hit the button, or if you use the remote to open it, the door automatically slides open, and the roof line automatically goes up for headroom. And then when it closes, it will automatically go down.
What is this car made? The material made out of? Do you have an idea of how much it weighs as well?
I don't.
You don't? Okay.
Yeah, because it's not rated, there's a lot of stats that I don't have.
Cool.
And it also has what's really cool called a relax mode.
Okay.
So you get in the vehicle, your anxiety is high, it's going to sense your heart rate.
Oh,
If your heart rate is high, then it goes into relax mode, gives you that zen feeling. Okay, so it's automatically going to change the climate. You're going to have aromatherapy in the vehicle, as well as it'll start playing like soothing music.
Oh wow! And last question for you. What is your favorite thing about this car?
The one thing that Buick does really well that I always love on all of our concepts is they always incorporate the past. So Wildcat is a historic name for us. We've had that all the way back to the 60s. And if you look at the rear of the vehicle, this is inspiring. This is a true testament of our old, like the 70s Riviera. It's called the bow tie in the back.
Bow tie? Okay. Oh, that's amazing. Thank you, Chad. I really appreciate your time. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Okay, cool. So this is the Toyota Tundra. This is the TRD Pro that we're in right now. So this Pro comes with the iForce Max engine package, which is the hybrid. So what that is, it's a 3.5 liter. It's a twin turbocharged V6. It's making 437 horsepower, 583 foot-pounds of torque. It's backed up with a 10-speed automatic.
That 360 view is crazy.
Yep, 360 view. So what we're gonna do here, we're gonna test out this four-wheel drive real quick. So push on the band right here next to the gear select. All right, a little up and over there. So as easy as we went into 4 high, we can click back to 2. So this is what I kind of like to touch on with these 360 cameras here. So obviously on the right, we're looking from above, bird's eye view. So on the left, we're looking off the front bumper, and we can change these views as well. So
that's awesome.
Front wheel view, left and right. Rear wheel view, left and right. That's off the back bumper there. Right, and there we go, y'all.
You guys are in our Ram 1500 Rebel. This one has a 5.7 Hemi V8. 395 horsepower, 410 pounds-foot of torque, and it can tow 12,750 pounds. As we go up the hill, you can actually see the angle of the truck change right here on our 12-inch screen. About a 30-degree angle there.
Unlimited 4x. It's a 2-liter 4-cylinder plug-in hybrid. I'm running fully electric.
Oh, it's electric?
Yes, sir.
Damn.
Alright, we're gonna have all 4 tires at different elevations here.
Oh, this is dope.
This is 30 degrees. We're getting 10.8 inches ground clearance. Stock with 33-inch BF Goodrich Wrangler. 40 degrees and 28 feet. There we go. Jesus Christ. Down as well. We've got solid axle Dana 44s front and rear with Bilstein shocks.
They gave me a bag at Ram, but now my bag has a bag. And now I need a bag for a bag for a bag. So fucking Inception. Alright guys, so that pretty much concludes today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. There was a lot more cars we got to see today because we didn't get to see the Camaro last time because we thought it was discontinued, so we didn't even go over there. We saw the Corvette, but it was a lot more packed on Saturday than it was today. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get more people to come. Jesse could have came, but I'm glad we got to do the ride-alongs. The Dodge was like, it was all right. I think the Jeep experience was a lot better just because of how steep it was. It is crazy that they were I think both cars that we were in were electric, right? Yeah. Which is crazy to think that, you know, usually they're showcasing all these gas cars and now we're moving towards electric. I don't know how I feel about it, and we'll see throughout the years kind of what it, you know, I feel like it'll be something that has to grow on you just because it is something that's fairly different.
Okay, this time was a little bit different than last time because we went on a lot more rides, which was kind of cool. The first time we went, it was super packed. So we didn't really get to experience those, but as you can see, my trophies of wristbands. We went on the Toyota one, the Jeep one, and the Ram one. I thought the Jeep one was the coolest because they really tested the limits of the car, and also it was fully electronic, which was a little surprising. However, we did catch a little clip of one of the Jeeps rolling back, which I don't think was supposed to happen, but maybe it wouldn't have if it was a regular motor. But I was a little bit disappointed in the Toyota. You know, I am a proud owner of a Toyota RAV4. If you see one with a nasty dent in the back, that's me. But yeah, their setup was pretty lame. You're just driving in circles pretty much. But I thought today was a different experience for sure because we were a lot more interactive, I would say, with the features. Last time we were more set on, you know, interviewing and walking around, getting to know people, which was also cool, but it felt more like work, I guess. But as always, I enjoy my experiences at these auto shows. I'm new to the car industry. Brought to you by Rudy, was the one that introduced me to everything cars. Before that, I don't know anything about cars.
So guys, honestly, today was a lot more fun just because I actually got to just hang out. Honestly, the best one was the Jeep, just to be honest. The Toyota one was interesting. It was just a little swing around the rosy, basically. They just went around, and that was it. And then the Ram one, you actually had like a little ramp. Then you got the 90 degrees. I think it was 90 degrees or 45 degrees. It was pretty cool. The Jeep one, that was a little intense.
70 or something like that.
Yeah. But, you know, like Adrian said, these electric cars are actually very, very interesting because I never thought an electric car would, especially on a Jeep or a Ram. You could tell that they're pushing for it, but I know once we don't have like a motor or gas-powered cars, we're going to miss them. That's just me.
So yeah, like I said, it basically concludes today's video. So next week we're gonna have 2 gym videos. We did end up going off of our normal schedule because we were going to do cars and fitness. But, you know, the auto show's fresh, so we had to put it out there. Wanted to be one of the first videos out there. But we are dropping 2 gym videos next week, Monday at 1 p.m., Wednesday at 4 p.m. We'll be switching usually between cars and fitness. So once we start getting closer to the year, we're going to be doing videos of us trying to get our 0 to 60 with the draggy that we have. And then we'll have the Insta 360, which Rudy found out how to get that set up. We're going to be having a lot of cars that we're going to be filming. We have our boy Vince with the SS, Mike with the 335, and a couple other guys. So you look forward to that. The cut officially starts. By the time this video is coming out, would have been out 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago. So it'll be crazy to see where we're at that point, because I still got 1 more week of the bulk. Rudy still got 2 more months of the bulk. He's trying to get big, you feel me?
So guys, you know, I really want to know who you guys think is the fastest one out progression. Jesse, Adrian, or me. Well, my M3 is the slowest one. I know that for sure. But my Audi SQ5 or Adrian's or the GTI. And yeah, I got 2 more months for my cut. So I'm enjoying it. Me and Sam are indulging whatever we want to eat. So this is new to me because I've never really like bulked. But it's really fun. I'm seeing the size pack on, but it's a little it's intimidating because every single time I see myself in the mirror, that body dysmorphia hits 100%. I know Adrian feels that.
I definitely feel that. You know, it's time to cut. We've tried to put on as much size as we could. We've been counting calories. So if you guys want to follow along, you guys can follow the Instagram at _Adrian of ours, or finding Rudy. Rudy posts both his car content on the same page, so you guys can find him there. Or you can find the Fin 335N. By the time this video is coming out too, Phil would have announced that he already got sponsored by First Form. So if you guys want to use code Phil to save yourself, I don't know the percentage yet, but on supplements, you guys should check them out. Definitely my favorite supplements. And if you guys haven't seen the video from First Form, make sure to check that out. I'll be going down there a lot more, so stay tuned for those types of content. And we'll be visiting other gyms. And as always, make sure to leave a like and a comment because it helps our algorithm. And if you guys want to stay up to date with every video, you guys can hit the notification bell to get notified every time we drop a video. And until next time, peace.